Hey everyone, it's Rylee, and today we are going to flip through another one of my custom bullet journals. So the journal that I have for you today is not a standard yearly, monthly, weekly sort of setup that I normally offer in my custom bullet journals. This customer actually requested that her journal be specifically for homeschooling. So we've got a few spreads that apply only to homeschooling, but there are lots of things that you also can use in your journal, even if you're not using it to homeschool your children. There should be some ideas, themes, spreads, all that kind of stuff that you can take and use in your journal as well. So I set this up in one of the journals that I launched back in May. I do still have some of those available, but I'm also really excited about the launch of some new designs, new colors, new features. They are awesome and I'm so excited about them. I'm going to link a video right up here where I talked about the new journals that I just launched now. December of 2022. So you can check that out and you can find all of my journals, all of my products down in my Etsy shop, which I will link below. So as we're going through the video, please let me know down in the comments which of these themes is your favorite. And if you enjoy content like this, feel free to subscribe and support me here on my channel. So here's the journal that we're flipping through today. As you can see, it's one of the blue ones that is available in my shop. I launched these ones in May of 2022, and there are new ones that, if they're not already in my shop, they will be very, very soon. So you can shop this design and some others by clicking the links down in my description. So this journal is for 2023, and it's actually just for the first half of 2023. Because it's for homeschooling, so it just goes until the end of the school year. And for her future log, she actually wanted the months that are not included in this journal, which kind of makes sense. So it starts with July 2023 and then it goes until June of 2024. And then we get straight into the monthly spreads. And now, since it is a homeschool journal, this thing is literally packed with pages that she wants to use. So she didn't really have space for monthly title pages or quote pages or things like that. So I kind of combined those things on her monthly calendar page. So we've got the month, a calendar, a quote each month, the monthly doodle, and then a box for things to learn. So this is January. We've got a little gnomes theme. And since it is a minimal doodle and there's only one monthly page normally, or I guess 2 pages, but normally there's more than that. So instead of doing doodles on the weekly pages, because it is a minimal doodle, there are pages at the back that you're going to see later on, and they all have fun little themes on them as well. So the monthly page here has some doodles, and then we get straight into the weeklies. And I'll talk a little bit more about the weeklies in a future month so that we can just carry on through the journal. You can see though that there's no gnome doodles or anything here, but we've still got the matching fonts and colors. Then we have February, and I really like how this one turned out. I've done this little penguin theme once before in a reading journal that I did, and I'm going to link that video here because that one, I feel like I kind of broke some new ground in that journal and tried a bunch of new things that I hadn't done before, and this was one of them. So you can watch that video if you're interested. But yeah, again, we've got our little monthly theme, our calendar, things to learn, and just a small quote here. And the weekly pages are quite interesting in this journal. So each week, instead of just having one spread like this, actually has 2, and they're different. So the first one here, she's got a little dashboard over here with the days of the week, tasks, and a shopping list. Then she has a section for notes. Now I did use my stamps from Pegs to stamp in a bunch of these repetitive headings, because you're going to see the exact same ones over on the next page. So she's got a box for each of her children and then other for notes. And then flipping over to the second part of that same week, there's a section for their school, so all the different subjects, and then her 3 children. And then again, there's boxes for each child or each of her students for homeschooling. So every single week has both of these spreads. So that's why it might feel like there are just a ton of weekly spreads in each month, because there are twice as many as I would normally do. So I'd like to take a moment here to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Birch Living. So I'm sure many of you guys are in the same boat. Sleep is so important to me. And now that I have a newborn who sleeps right beside me in the bassinet and likes to, remind me that he's there quite frequently throughout the night, sleep has become a luxury. So when it comes to my sleep, I like to make it, you know, top notch to ensure that I actually get well rested. And so that is where Birch Living comes in. So Birch Living is a premium mattress in a box company. They send their mattresses right to your door that have been made in North America. They're beautiful and the quality is just so great. They're made with organic, non-toxic, that's so key to me, organic, non-toxic, natural materials that have been really sustainably sourced. So in addition to providing mattresses that are better for my health and for lowering my toxic load, Birch Living is also committed to being better for the planet. So it's great to know that my mattress is not releasing like dangerous emissions into the air because it is guaranteed free of harmful chemicals. Now I ordered the Birch Luxe mattress, which is a premium upgrade to their original, well-loved Birch Natural mattress, and I've been so happy with it. I just love having a mattress that is 100% non-toxic while also being incredibly comfortable. Birch Living generously offers a 100-night sleep trial and a 25-year warranty, so you can take it home, try it out for 3 months, and make sure that you love it. And if you don't, they'll pick it up for you and give you a full refund. And not only that, if you order a mattress, you actually also get 2 of their EcoRest pillows, which I've also been using for months. They're made of recycled plastic bottles. They're great. I find them so comfortable. So for $400 off your order of a mattress, and of course, they'll get those 2 free EcoRest pillows that I mentioned, you can check out my link down in the description. So thank you so much, Birch Living, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back into the planning content. Then we've got March, and for March, she asked for this little hedgehog and a mug theme that I haven't done in so long, but it's really easy and fun. So again, we've got our little quote, and she did ask for quite a bit of like muted, sort of neutral kind of colors. So I used some really soft purples and browns for this month. And again, we've got our 2 different types of weekly spreads. So the dashboard and notes page, and then the homeschooling page, and this is for, I think, their weekly like discussion group or something. And again, all of the stamping here, these are from pegs. You can actually like click the letters together. So I just clicked together all the letters for her kids' names, so that every time I needed to do those names, well, not every time, but whenever I wanted to use them for those names, I could just pick up the whole word and stamp it on without having to look for all the individual stamps. Then we have April, and this month, instead of putting the title up here, I did the quote here, a title for April over here with some stacked calligraphy. And this is from a picture that she sent me. So I'm not sure whose original idea this was, but it's so cute, just these little chickens. And then I like this very earthy color palette here for April. Moving on, we have May. So her May theme is actually very similar to my May theme from this year, which I'm going to link right here because I used this stamp set. It has actually a bunch more stamps in it. I just used a few of them, but this stamp set is from Journal Say. It has like probably 20, I want to say about 20 different leaves, maybe a little bit less, but anyways, a bunch of different leaves that I used here. And then I used this nice soft green color that I use all the time. It's number 228. And then we get back into some more weekly spreads for May. So the last month in here is June. And for June, I did this little bunny sort of theme with some soft blue colors. And green and brown, but blue is kind of, you know, the feature color. I really like doing this lettering. And then we've got all of our different weekly spreads. So the dashboard and notes page, and then kind of the homeschool hub for the week. So that's all for the monthly spreads. Now the last 40 or 41 pages of this journal, they just kind of have some miscellaneous spreads. Some of them have to do directly with homeschooling, not all of them do. So I got to do a bunch of different like themes and doodles over here. So like I said, it was minimal doodle. So all the weekly spreads were very plain, but all these spreads in the back here are like full doodle style. So here's her passwords page. So she wanted 2 pages, and there's a spot to write the site, their username, and password, and it's just the same on both pages. Then she has some vacation pages. So this one is quite doodly. It's got kind of a border of planes all around it. And then the next page I made a little bit more empty, so there's more space around the borders to like paste in pictures of their travels. Then she's got a flower themed spread for her garden. Then she's got a page for her own books that she's going to read and for birthdays. So kind of like a future log, I guess, but just for birthdays. And then for the kids' books, so again, a section for each child, and then just a spot to write down the books that they're reading. And then we get into some homeschool specific spreads. So all of the different subjects that she had in her monthly sort of table here, they all get their own section here at the back for more notes. So here's for self-government, I did the space theme that I used in my own journal in November, and I'm going to link that up here. Then for language arts, I used a light blue for the lettering, and I did the lemons theme that kind of like the one that I did for my own October theme this year. Then we've got math, and I did these little koi fish with kind of some rusty orange for their spots. Then for science, I did yellow lettering with some blueberries. And history has this fun little like confetti design with some peach lettering. So that's all for the different subjects. Then there's planning for the next year of homeschool. So I used my butterfly stamps here. These ones are from Paperwrld, as well as these alphabet stamps are actually the ones you see right up here from Paperwrld as well. And there's 2 spreads like this. 3 spreads like this for homeschool planning. Then we have questions for their book discussions, and this one uses the same theme as the language arts spread because it's for language arts. And then there's a spot just for homeschool thoughts to remember with my little kite from January. And then the last page here, it's really the very last, like this one is the last dockered page, and then this is just the blank page right at the back. This is just for memories, and I did a little cactus doodle in the corner. So that is the whole 160 page journal that she'll be using for homeschooling in the next semester. Thank you all for joining me to flip through another bullet journal. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments which of these themes you like most, and I will see you guys in the next video.